Peace and blessings, family. You want to get that? All right.
Make sure the volume's up.
Oh, which one? We all in there. Like swimwear.
You hear that? Ain't no way you live without my love.
Peace and blessings, family.
I live without your love. Ain't no way we'll survive without love. Love, 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 love. Love is a game you don't play. Love is a part of your day. Love is everyone's dream. Love is love, you know what I mean. Hello. Love is you can't find nowhere else. Love is the love of yourself. Love is a game you don't play. Love is a part of your day. Hello. Love is everyone's dream. Love is love, you know what I mean. Hello. V-E is love. Hello. V. All right, family. Welcome to the spiritual vault. I am WUNAM, aka Nikki Love, your African indigenous traditional healer.
And I'm Brother ADRINKRA, your African indigenous traditional healer. How y'all doing tonight, family?
You know they good. You know they good. They've been waiting for us to come back on. So you know they good now that we on, right, y'all? I better get okay. YouTube. 4 people? Come on, y'all. We need the numbers up.
YouTube, how y'all doing tonight?
Facebook.
What's up, Facebook? Let's see who we got in here.
Let's see. Let me go to my Facebook page.
We got 6 people on here. Okay, it's starting to go up. We got the likes. Get them likes up. Don't forget to get them likes up. Get them thumbs up on there. Hit that like button. Don't if y'all new to the show, to Spiritual Vote, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when we come on. We talk about all things spiritual.
Jaleesa, Ken, my 2 number 1 fans, y'all in here on time like clockwork. Hey, y'all know I'm tired, right? Tired, been working all day, rituals all night. Let me tell y'all something. This spiritual stuff is no joke. Getting downloads by the hundreds at a time, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and having to put in work, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Rituals
having
all
to put
night.
that work in. Woo,
Drains
man.
You. Yeah, drains you. But peace and many blessings, family.
Peace and many blessings.
So we're coming on here tonight because we're going to announce the winner of the contest. Brother Dinker, do you have the stuff available to show the people? You gotta show the people who won. I mean, come on now.
Well, they know who won. They can look on there. They can look on there and see what they won.
That's not their job, Brother Dinker. Come on now, my brother. You gotta show the people.
All right.
Okay. All right, y'all. We had a contest, and the contest was whoever can get the most people to subscribe to the YouTube. Okay. To the YouTube page and say that they referred them, they would win the contest. Well, please don't break the chain. Scare me. All right. Yeah.
You won't make me get it. They already knew they won. I mean, well, they don't know who won, but you know what I'm saying.
Clumsy chair too, goddammit, little chair.
I'm only 150 pounds.
Don't you wish? Add 100 more to that, goddammit. Add 100 more to that.
Right.
But you tall, you ain't like you short and fat.
You see that? I don't know if y'all can see it that good on
Tell
YouTube.
them who it is. It's Papa Legba.
It's Papa Legba,
That's
you
his
see?
favorite dude.
It's Papa Legba. He comes through and he talks. I don't know if y'all can read that on YouTube. Let me see. Can y'all read that YouTube? Yeah, there you go.
Excuse me.
Look at that. I'm smoking a cigar. He got his name right there, Papa Legba. You see that? And this is deal. We got an artist that we work with. And he did this drawing for us, and I don't know if y'all can see it, but the smoke, right? The smoke says, well, let me just explain this. Papa Legba is the Loa in the Haitian pantheon. He's the Loa of the
But he
crossroads.
started in Benin,
Yeah, he started in Benin,
Africa.
but they call him Papa Legba in New Orleans and in Haiti.
Haiti, but in Africa they call them
In
Legba.
Africa, he's just Legba, and I
Legba.
think it's a totally different. I think he looks totally different too spiritually.
Yeah.
And but anyway, the one in Benin, I think is more need I say powerful, but I think he's more more serious than this one. But this Loa right here, he's on the crossroads, right? And so what it says when he's blowing his smoke, it says, "Get your ass to the crossroads." You understand me? Get your ass to the crossroads. So
He came up with that, y'all.
yeah, I told
Papa
him.
Legba told him to do that, so he
Yep.
came up with it.
Papa Legba told me what he wanted on it, so I did that. And anyway, so this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get a copy of that, right? And you're gonna use that for your altar if you're setting up your altar, or if you already have an altar, you're just gonna put that on it. And then you're gonna have what you're gonna get is you're gonna get this.
Well, we already got a winner, so it ain't what they gonna get. They ain't
Yeah.
get nothing because we already got
Well,
a
I'm
winner,
telling
y'all.
the winner. The winner's gonna get this. They're gonna get that.
Baby.
It's a veve, right?
Yeah.
I don't. Where's the damn? There you go. It's a veve. This goes on your altar too.
Put that up so we can just switch over to the picture.
Yeah, that goes on the altar as well. Around the statue or whatever you have up there. And this is a protection bracelet, a Papa Legba protection bracelet, right? And then you're gonna get this candle right here. But this candle is an open away candle. It's gonna be this candle is gonna be spiritually worked over, so it'll work for you. So we're gonna have it's gonna have oils, it's gonna have the herbs and stuff in it to make that happen for you. And you're gonna get all of this together. And so we're gonna announce the winner of the contest before we get off of here.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much it. That's what you won. It was pretty close though. It wasn't as close at first, but the last few days it got close. It got close at the end. It got close at the end. So I didn't think people were interested, and then all of a sudden, I had that they were putting the comments all over our page, so I had to go find um where they were all at. But I tallied them up, and we got a winner.
All right. So there you have it. All right, family. Again, those who just joined, welcome to the Spiritual Vote. I'm WUNAM and his brother Baker, aka Nikki Love. And we really didn't want to talk about too much tonight. We want to get an update on what's going on with everybody. My goodness, this thing I'm missing here. With everybody, everybody in your neck of the hoods. Is everybody back to work? We heard LA was not being opened up until August. They was going to have to stay in the house till August. I don't know how true that is, but I heard LA was going to be staying in the house. So give us an update. What city you're in? If you all have been allowed to go back out, okay? And family, a social media family, and you want to know how your fellow brothers and sisters doing in California and Chicago and New York, So pretty much give us an update of what's going on. And, we're going to be coming with some really good topics, but I do want to touch a little bit on the importance of understanding the divine feminine energy and how it must be respected, because the divine feminine energy creates and it can destroy.
That's right.
And, we have to talk about that a little bit. I'm not going to go too much into it tonight. We're not going to stay on here long because we always end up staying here an hour and a half. And, we got to get some rest because we've been doing rituals and, doing cleaning and all kind of stuff for the last 2 days. But I'm going to say this. In this society, we do know that we live in a patriarchal system. This patriarchal system is run by selfish, power-hungry, chaotic, always want to keep up war, patriarchal system of men.
Man, yeah, and it's. I think a lot of times the ego is so much heavily involved in when it comes to running these countries and even just doing what's right. A lot of times people think they can just do anything because they got the might or the power or the force. And it's like sometimes I just look at us as a country, and it seems like sometimes we like to need us. Well, shall I say? Sometimes we have a tendency of throwing our weight around and picking easy battles and easy wars to win. You
And
know
I'm
what I
not, I'm
mean?
not even talking about just the fact of understanding the power of the divine feminine, which means that they have lost a total respect for women, right? There's a total loss of respect for the divine feminine energy, which
That's why it must rise again.
right, which began to rise 5 years ago, and they don't understand the power. Again, I'm gonna say the divine feminine energy, right, creates and has the power to destroy, has the power to create and destroy. And we're saying that these men under this patriarchal system, they're not understanding. There was a time many years ago when women actually were in rule, and then there was a matriarchal system in Africa, and we're saying that women allowed them to take power. Every male child comes out of a woman's vagina. Don't ever forget it. Now we're saying that they got this idea that they're so powerful because they got more money or because they feel like they're bigger and stronger, not realizing that the the energy that comes from the divine feminine tongue will cut you like razors. Okay? You understand? The look, right? The look will pierce through your soul like a goddamn sword, right? So we're saying that we have to understand now that the divine feminine energies begin to rise, a lot of the masculine energy is going to have to humble down so it can be balanced out. Right now, there's still a war between the spiritual and the spiritual war between the male and the female, and it's sad because they don't understand. A woman is a natural nurturer of the earth. The earth itself is feminine. Look at the trees. Go outside in nature.
That's why they call it Mother Earth.
Mother Earth, her womb. Look at that. Look at that right there. Same thing as your womb when you have a baby, ladies. So we're saying that these men got to understand the power of the divine feminine and begin to start respecting the power that she can bring. And see, back to what you were saying, Brother Dinker, with the war and the chaos and all of the things that we see going on, they got to understand. At any given time, mother can lift her womb up and fill it up with water and just take it all away. She can take away their tanks. She showed you over in Japan. She showed you over with the tsunami. She shows you all the time that she can just take it all away and wash you away. So with saying that, family, it's really time for our for this patriarchal system to begin to humble themselves to the divine feminine, because they will be completely shut down. You can't try to come against something that has the ability to create and destroy. What you want to add to that?
You know, Lapaka Kane, he makes a good point. He says, he said Hawaii is opening up slowly, but I think they should keep it closed. Be safe, everyone. He said, be safe, everyone. We are all in the hands of the divine universe and divine Mother Nature too, because
Right.
man think he can do what he want to do, but like she said, Mother Nature she has the final say so.
That's right.
She has the final say so.
She can crack this earth in half, and ain't nothing you could do about it. She done showed you with her earthquakes.
And you see videos of these cities that are surrounded by water, and they put these big colossal stone walls up, in case a tsunami comes. But when the next tsunami comes, it just goes easily over that wall. It doesn't even break up the water. They try to build it 30 feet high, then a tsunami comes. with the wall of water that's 80 foot high.
That's
So
right.
you know what I mean. So it's like, you know, man thinks he's in control, but like I say, nature has the final say,
That's right. That's
and
right.
we
But
must we must remember that.
we have to remember that, and with saying that, and this is why, excuse me, family, years ago when we talked about the divine rising, we have to bring the balance back because we all are out of balance. You know, all of this stuff is being exposed. You see all the child trafficking, sex, all this stuff is being exposed, right? All of
Hmm.
it's being exposed. You can't continue to mess with mother's babies either, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, with saying that, the balance has to be brought back, and we ain't seen nothing yet. We haven't seen anything yet. When I tell you all, y'all think y'all seen this exposed, it's so much more that's getting ready to get exposed. And it all has to happen because mother said, okay, you look here. Y'all want to keep messing with my babies? You want to
Hmm.
think you're doing, you know, heinous, inhumane things to children? You see? We ain't seen nothing yet, so y'all get prepared. I'm going to
Hmm.
tell you like this. Sisters, women, it's time to rise up. And it's time for us to begin to, you know, take our rightful positions to bring that balance back.
Hmm. I,
Uh,
I
Go ahead.
really feel like it's really a time for a lot of women, especially the sisters, because they it's like all the other cultures are so ahead of us when it comes to the ones in America,
Hmm.
especially. It's time for y'all to take y'all rightful place and and start ruling and controlling the spiritual aspect of what's going on in nature, what's going on in your households, what's going on in your countries and earth, because y'all have the power to do it. But you know, because we live in a society where it says let the man lead and listen to the man, and a woman should humble herself to a man, and let you know what I'm saying, and that type of thinking, because we didn't actually naturally we wasn't on that. It just became, you know, over the years and stuff like that, like, you know, as men start to rule, he start to, you know, get an ego about himself,
Thinking
and
he was
and and,
goddamn
th-
invincible.
and not humbling himself to a woman. and and I don't mean in a weak sense. I mean, you got to realize, as a man, you got to realize you come from a woman, and
That's right.
she has to be respected and she has to be put in a proper place, because you sat on her throne as a little child. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
that even goes back to some of the principles and the teachings of the ancient ones. You know what I'm saying? When
Hmm.
they used to show Heru on his mother's lap and stuff like that. So we have to keep those teachings in mind and in heart,
That's
and
right.
and we must reach back and study our history and know that, and then apply it, not just know it and don't apply it.
That's right. But see, and I'm elaborating for what he said as far as keeping, humbling yourselves. Um, there's a certain age when a man becomes your protector, the protector of his mother, the protector of his woman, his wife, his children, his daughters. Okay, and he physically, yes, can protect her, but spiritually he can't. She's the protection on him for him spiritually. And a lot of these men out here, you all better get it right. Get yourself together. Get yourselves right, because you don't want to feel the wrath of mother, right? Because again, it's time for us to bring that balance back. And mother's not playing no more. All that ego, you know, you got all this ego. I'm a man. Any domestic violence, don't do it no more. Don't do it no more. Cause let me tell y'all what's happening. If you're dealing with some type of domestic violence, if you're dealing with anything like that, any man who's doing that right now, you're getting ready to get punished. You're getting ready to get punished. If you're disrespecting your mother, if you're disrespecting your woman, your wife, your daughter, whatever you're doing, you're getting ready to be punished like you've never been punished before. I'm just a messenger. This is the message that the spirit and the ancestors are giving me to give you all. Now, sisters, take your rightful positions. Get back out into her, which is nature, right? Sisters, y'all got to get back out there. Y'all got to start connecting yourself with nature. Y'all got to start talking to the trees, walking out barefooted with no shoes on, taking your period blood, putting it in the earth, making a connection back with earth, taking your right positions to bring that balance back. So it's
Hmm.
time for sisters, y'all got to get out there. Ain't no more finger popping at the club, just getting your hair done and your nails done. Take yourselves outside and intertwine yourself back with nature, because once the women begin to do that, then you will begin to see the balance happen quicker. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and this go for any type of woman. I don't care if you're white, if you're Spanish, whatever you want to call yourself. All the women. If you can bear a child, and not necessarily because every woman ain't gonna have a child,
If
but
you
if
have
you're
a
a woman,
womb.
if you have a womb and you have a period, get your behind outside and ground yourself with nature, intertwined with her, so the balance could be brought back to this earth, so humanity can get it right. It's important, okay?
What about the elder women that don't have a period?
We are the women our age
Mm-hmm.
and the elder women. They still can ground themselves, walk outside barefooted, connect
Okay.
with that
I,
tree.
yeah, I just asked because people hear that and then they take it literally, and so thinking
Well,
that
they don't need to take it literally.
you know what I
You
mean.
know what we're talking about. We're talking about the importance of women. Period. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
if you got a period or not, but the ones who do, you make that ritual with earth. Okay, feed
Mm-hmm.
the earth with your blood, with your period blood. Connect. Okay, the elder women, we do it for them. They're just going to be the leaders because they're the wisdom, they're the guidance. Okay, so it's very important that we all take this message serious because we're looking at so much that's going down. I mean, with this COVID thing, and then you got the, everybody's at home. Some people were depressed. It's just a lot going on. But in order for it to shift, we have to step outside, ladies. It's time for us to step outside and help make that shift happen quickly so the balance can be brought back. Want to add to that, Brother Dinkler? Because we're not staying out here long tonight, y'all. We
Yeah.
just wanted to announce the winner of the contest, and then we'll be back on tomorrow night once we get rest. Because we've been, between last night and today, we've been cleaning, we've been doing rituals, we've been out, we've been
Yeah.
running. So we're kind
Yeah.
of a little bit on the tired side, but
And sending out packages. So those of you who ordered, ordered anything last week, y'all should be getting it pretty soon.
right, you should be getting pretty soon.
Um,
Excuse me.
low
Any
pack.
questions?
Yeah, low. No questions. We do have people. Low Pot Kane says, "Yes, family. The new Earth is upon us. Man's law is no more." I think he meant Mother Earth will oversee our new land and children.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. So y'all better get ready. Get out there. It's time. We got to get out there. We got to put the work in, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
We got to step our feet onto the earth so it can make the shift that it needs to make.
Yeah.
And that's all the way from where he's talking about, from Hawaii to Africa, to
Mm-hmm.
Japan, to China, to, all over the world. Australia, you know what I mean? Wherever.
And really, a lot of us, y'all really need to come back to y'all traditions, or even if y'all don't want to be initiated, y'all really need to take it serious, studying and learning your traditions and learning how to do spiritual work, because spirit has shown us, and we talked about it many times on many shows, that we are going to be needed all around the world,
That's right.
all around the world. People are going to be we're going the healers are going to be needed to bring the balance back and restore order,
That's right.
because we got so far ahead of ourselves with this technology, and it seems like the more technically advanced a society gets, the less spiritual they become,
That's right.
and it seems like the morality of them, their moral compass sinks too. So this is one of the things that's going to bring us back and uplift us, and I'm just talking about those who are doing what is righteous
That's right.
spiritually.
That's
And the
another thing.
ones that are doing unrighteous with their spiritual gift, and cursing everybody they can, and thinking this is one thing that I would like to say. A lot of people say something that is incorrect about African culture, indigenous traditional culture. They always say that there's no repercussions for doing spiritual work to people, like causing harm. They say that there's no what they call it, when the energy is returned. What's it called?
Karma
They
or
say there's no
repercussions or whatever.
karma. They say there's no karma in African tradition. That's not true. And if anybody that has the right a righteous teacher, they're gonna tell you, do not harm anybody with this.
That's right.
Now you have a right to protect yourself and to defend yourself if somebody's doing things to you. But you don't just harm somebody for the sake of harming. That's why a lot of you people that do rituals, or have people come to you and tell you things, you must read the situation before you do lift a finger to do a ritual. So we're very big on it. That's why when people tell us, "Oh, this person doing that," and sometimes we'll do the reading, we'll see that that's not true. And then people will come to you, they'll cry, they'll tell you all of this, they'll have you convinced, and you get up there and do the ritual against somebody, and then they might see what you're doing spiritually and have the power to shut you down, and you wonder why shit is coming back to you and happening to you because you took on a client and did a service that you wasn't supposed to be doing.
That's right.
So I always read before you react to something somebody's telling you. Don't get caught in your feelings just because they're crying and stuff.
That's right. All right, family. We are going to announce the winner of the contest. Okay. Um, Last week, Brother Adink proposed a contest. If you send them over to YouTube, subscribe. If you have them refer and say who it is, you win the prize. Well, Erica
McFarlane
McFarlane is the winner
is the winner.
the Papa Legba kit.
Kit, yeah. Erica McFarlane is the winner. So once you see this, she's not on here tonight, but once you see this Erica McFarlane, text us your address.
I'll text her on inbox. I'll inbox her.
Okay. Well, we almost it was kind of close. Sonia
Sonia Brooks.
almost won it, but she was
Erica McFarlane had two more than her, right?
yeah, she had two
Okay.
more people than you did, but you
Right.
know,
And we're gonna be doing some more contests.
we're gonna be doing
family.
more contests
We're
like
gonna
she
do
said.
some more contests, so we'll be back on here. We're gonna get some rest tonight, and we most likely gonna try to come on tomorrow night so we could do another show because we want to do a show talking about gifted children, okay? Especially our children, because I see all the shows and they show a lot of gifted white children. That's all good, but I don't never see none of our children.
Yeah, but
So what?
nah, that really needs to be pushed by us because they're not. It's not their job to tell our kids how special they are. It's their job to tell their kids how special they are and uplift them. So a lot of times our kids may be watching this and they're spiritual and they start tapping into the Wiccan and the Western
Right.
traditions instead of actually learning their African traditions because a lot of times they'll say, oh, that's evil what they do, and that's not
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that's not true, but we about to talk about that, y'all.
So
On that note,
that's
we're about
that's
to
gonna
get
be
off
our
of
next
here.
show. So look
Yeah.
forward to that. So tomorrow night,
Right.
that's what we'll be talking about. The recognizing the spiritually gifted, your spiritually gifted child.
Children. That's right. All right, family. We don't have no questions. Erica McFarlane is the winner of the contest, and we will be doing more contests. Okay. What?
No, just nothing.
Yes, family.
Magisper.
Oh. All right. Lopaka Kane says mahalo. Okay. In my African tribal tongue, we say bon tarde. Okay. Bon tarde. Okay. So on that note, we'll see everybody tomorrow night. And Erica McFarlane, I will be hitting your inbox. We will be shipping out your product as soon as we get your address. Y'all look forward to more contests. We want to thank you for tuning in to the Spiritual Vote. Again, I am WUNAM, a.k.a. Nikki Love, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer.
And I'm Brother ADRINKRA, your African Indigenous Traditional Healer. And thank y'all very much, family. See y'all next time.
All right, Pinky D. I'm going to put on Magic Spell for you. You and Magic Spell, boy. That's your favorite. Your favorite song, Pinky D. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it for you. Where is Magic Spell? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I don't know what a magic spell is. Pinky D. Oh, you lucky. All right, y'all ready?
And if y'all have some topics y'all want us to talk about, don't please hit us up. Put it in the
Right.
comments.
Any topics? Y'all can put it here. If y'all want us to talk about anything, put it in our inboxes on YouTube, in the community, and on Facebook, okay?
And don't forget to share share our show with people. And hit that like button.
If you know what I mean, I'm gonna add a little spice. spice and mix it just right. This is what I gotta do. I'm gonna light your fire to burn your desire. I got you under my magic spell. I got you under. Good night, y'all. I wanna sleep real good tonight. Work my magic to get you right. When you wake, you will only want me. I will be your only fantasy. I've got you under my magic.